Their customers, the shippers that they haul for, have new compliance requirements that are all but immediately upon them from the Food Safety Modernization Act. There are four, if you will, takeaways here that we as a transportation refrigerated fleet would be concerned with. The first one here is this hazard analysis and risk benefit controls. This is a whole new way of doing business, a whole new process. The second one is the standards for produce safety. The FDA is also going to issue a final regulation and guidance to protect against the intentional alteration of food. Here's the big one for us, is the sanitary transportation of food. That in itself has a really very open-ended implications. We're waiting for clarity and definition to what all of that means to us. The transportation of products between point A to point B has just been, as a norm, get her done. And now all of a sudden, given the traceability requirements, all the documentation, verification, validation, sanitation, people that move it between point A to point B are going to have to do the same things that the guys have always been doing on the back side of the door.
Tracking is a telematics product-based that uses GPRS and GPS, which means to transmit data and keep the customers more in control of their refrigeration unit. We are bringing this technology that's really to help our customers to get compliance with all this Food Safety Modernization Act that is coming, and help them to improve their efficiency of operations and cost of operations. Imagine that a driver enters a wrong set point. By monitoring and controlling, you can correct this problem from the office. You can verify fuel level, door openings, real-time alarms. Telematics is the enabler of all these efficiencies and the enabler of the data transmission. But the real benefits to the customer is what you can do with it. Just displaying a temperature is what, anybody can display a temperature. The intelligence of the analytics in the background is to take all this data, analyze, and then generate a recommendation.
The traceability is what really ends up making sure that all of those compliance requirements are met. Having the skill set and the ability and the services to ensure uptimes and reliabilities, to ensure the traceabilities that you need, the documentation, most importantly, the real-time transfer of all of that data as soon as the transaction, the event's occurring.